The finishing touches applied as museums got ready to reopen, with paintings being switched around and dusted off. All completed by the 19th of May, when the doors to the Musée d'Orsay in Paris were opened again, to the delight of art fans.
I was very happy this morning, thinking I will finally be able to come back to the museum where I used to come so often before the pandemic.
Je comprends absolument pas parce que je suis sûre.
I do not understand why we closed cafes and museums. I'm certain there is no more risk to get COVID-19 in museums than there is at a grocery store.
Que dans les grandes surfaces. Voilà.
For the director of the Musée d'Orsay, it's a relief, as since January this year, the museum has lost more than $12 million in revenue.
We are a big museum that belongs to the government, that belongs to every French citizen. The government did its part. It was a big support, financially in particular, as we lost a lot having to keep our doors closed. In France, culture is part of public service, and our duty is to reopen as soon as possible to share the knowledge we have here with the public.
While the paintings were left in empty rooms, unobserved by visitors, the museum managers carried out a major programme of restoration.
Everything that we would usually do on a Monday, when the museum is closed to the public, we were able to do that every day. We could do so much more that we wouldn't have had time to do before. That's why for the second and third lockdowns, we said every day is Monday. We had the museum to ourselves to make improvements.
Museums have permanent exhibitions and temporary installations, and this caused a problem for pieces on loan, due back to their owners and never having been seen by the Paris public, meaning the museum had to ask to prolong the lease period for some works.
Museums in France were closed for more than 6 months since the second lockdown in October last year. For the Musée d'Orsay, it's been the longest shutdown in its history.
On the Paris and European art map, the Musée d'Orsay is an established presence, but a new institution is opening up in the old stock exchange to house the modern art collection of luxury goods magnate François Pinault. The contemporary pieces might not be to everyone's taste, but the fact a new museum can open right now amid a pandemic and social restrictions shows how the picture for the art world is improving.